You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
Fixed bayonets.
Fixed bayonets. We are now entering overdrive.
All right, folks.
With your host, Alex Jones.
That's right.
Broadcasting live from the front lines. If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
About 10 minutes ago, Kit Daniels had an article go live on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Deflategate, NFL refs allegedly never noticed deflated footballs. Were others involved in Deflategate conspiracy besides just the Patriots? And a few commenters are complaining that we wrote about a non-issue. We wrote about it to expose the NFL as a fraud run by gambling mafias if you actually read the article. We're waging war on the Obamacare-promoting anti-gun organization that I want to vomit on, that's stolen the manhood of our society. I'm not there promoting football. I'm hijacking it, and I will start hijacking all these entertainment platforms and taking it over so we can educate the people that are only tuned into this. Comprende? Smart guys? So many people complain, you go run an info war, and if you do better than me, I will give you my job. I can't tell you the pleasure I take in seeing David Knight get so good and so accurate on air. He's the guy I knew I hired, and the rest of my crew. So you get in there, you do something, you'll be a guest on this show, okay? We're about getting something done here and not backseat quarterbacking. Instead of Monday morning quarterbacking, it's now backseat quarterbacking, something I invented. Bruce in Michigan, you're on the air. Welcome.
Hi, I know you've talked many times about science fiction and how mankind is seemingly confined to the earth, whether it's due to rich people or God, whatever.
Yes.
I wonder if you ever read a book by C.S. Lewis called That Hideous Strength, part of a science fiction trilogy that C.S. Lewis wrote.
Yes, I did read it.
It is excellent. I mean, I just recently reread it. I read it back in the 90s.
In fact, will somebody go to Barnes & Noble's and buy me 2 copies of that? I want to give my son one. I was wanting him to read that when he was about 2. I thought, oh, when my son gets older, I'll have him read this. I read that about 10 or 11 years ago.
They say it's a page turner, and it was the first time I read it, and then I just read it 2 days ago again. It takes... Well, I just kept at it. I read from like 2 in the morning till 7 in the morning. I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Yeah, the screw tape letters are excellent as well.
Yeah, I personally believe that we are quarantined by God.
Yeah, no, this is purgatory.
Yeah, it is. We got to get it right before He'll let us spread out to other planets.
That's
and that
it.
Kind of thing. Yeah, it is. It's one of the best books I've ever written. That's about all I wanted to say. I have concerns about another war in the Middle East because Israel has broken a kind of a truce they had with Hezbollah, and I'm hoping and praying that Hezbollah and Iran do not respond. That's all we need is a big war in the Middle East. Plus, Ukraine is getting hot again. I'm afraid of that. What you said about football is 100% accurate. I'm sick and tired of these major sports people. I'm a Detroit Lions fan, so I know how the mafia works, why we've never won. You know, in Detroit, Detroit's always been perennial losers for like 60 years now. It's a big fraud. And mature men waste so much of their energy and time on this foolishness instead of taking our country back like they should.
That's right. And then they act like we're not manly because we don't memorize all the sports scores. It's just mindless. God bless you. Let's jam in one more. Sorry to the other callers. Let's talk to who's been holding the longest here. HB in FEMA Region 4. Go ahead.
Hey, brother, good show today. Hey, you keep mentioning that the fall of the fracking industry is a bad thing. Well, we don't need fracking in the first place, and plus it ruins about 1.5 billion gallons of fresh water in every frack. It's drawing down our aquifers up there, and it's just ruining wells in the area. It's causing earthquakes. It's a bad thing. We need to stop it immediately.
I know it has bad side effects. I was simply, and some of it's done cleanly, other areas it's not. You're right. I was just stating the Saudi Arabians are trying to bankrupt Russia and the United States oil industries that are independent. I was just stating why the war is going on, brother.
And I know it's crashing the Texas economy, but when are they going to give us free energy like Tesla stuff? That's all.
I agree. The answer to getting out of this is innovation, which the globalists block.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know.
Expected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with Super Male.